Hello, thank you for joining me for another review. Right, today we're going across, or just up from me, in the county of Suffolk, and it's from Adnams. It's their Broadside Strong Original English Strong Ale. It's coming in at 6.3% ABV. I don't think I've had this beer before. I've had there's two different Broadsides that these guys do. You've got the Broadside, which is an English bitter. I think that's at 4.7% ABV. But this is the English Strong Ale. Very similar kind of label. So yeah, so my parents got this when they were up in Norfolk a couple of weeks ago. So there's the bottle cap. Yeah, Southwold in Suffolk these guys are from, right on the coast. So let's crack it open then. I have got a bottle opener, that's a good idea. Not my key, I'll just use this one. It's been out of the fridge about 24 hours or so. So, it's got best before the 30th of April of 2018, so I would imagine a beer like this may keep for a year or two. So an English Strong Ale. We're in the kind of autumnal months now, and time for a little bit of more of a kind of a bolder beer to go with that. So it's a one finger, kind of tightly packed, just off white head beer in the light. You can see through it, but it's obviously a very dark, kind of a dark ruby colour. Yeah, like a real dark ruby amber, kind of almost mahogany colour looking through, but it's a lot darker when you're not shining it through light, but you can just about see light through the beer. Let's get an aroma then. You can tell that it's a bigger ABV beer just by looking at how kind of dense the head is on this beer. It's leaving a little bit of kind of alcohol residue on the inside of the glass as you swirl it around. Aroma then. It's almost got like a slight red grape wine kind of quality to it, slightly vinous. There is that kind of maybe some brown sugar going on in there. Definitely a vinous note. I mean, this is at room temperature. I've got the window open just to try and keep it down a little bit. It's probably about 15, 16 degrees in this room, something like that. Definitely picking up almost like there's a hint of maybe a slight hint of brandy or something in it. It just reminds me of some of these fruit cakes you can get, that real cakey bit of brandy on it, where it's a little bit kind of you know, moist within the, you cut through the cake and it just goes that real nice soft part in the centre. There's a slight almost oak quality to it as well. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Cool, very warming. You are picking up a little bit more of the ABV. You know it's a bigger ABV beer straight away. It's all of that 6.3%. Very rich, quite bold. This is to commemorate the Battle of Sol Bay in 1672. Trying to remember how long Adnams have been going. Quite a long time. Does it say anything about that here? I'll check on Untapped on the brewery description in a sec. So pour the rest of that in. So it's a it's not a bottle conditioned beer. Look at that creamy head. Nice. Slightly sweet, sticky on the palate. There's that there is that fruit cake base going through, brown sugar, maybe some other dark fruits, maybe some plums. It's very kind of that vinous-y wine quality, together with a little bit of oakiness going on in there or something like that. But you are definitely picking up a kind of, yeah, the ABV is shining through on this one. So if you like them big and bold, this is a great winter beer if you're here in the UK. Not that we get much of winters, certainly down my part of the world anyway. It's pretty duff for that sort of thing. If you're up in Scotland or somewhere, Northern England or something like that, where it gets proper cold like, crack open a couple of these and yeah, it's very warm and you can feel it going down into your stomach, quite warming on the chest and on the back of the throat, which is a good thing because I'm trying to clear this sore throat I've got, so hopefully this will help a little bit. There's a little bit of information, I'll go for it. Please note, Broadside Cask and Broadside Strong Original Bottle are two totally different recipes. The original recipe, Adnams Broadside, is now only in bottle, rich in fruit cake aromas and conserved fruit. Broadside is a beer to savour, delicious, served cool. That's what it says for this beer. A bit about the brewery then. Adnams brew a distinctive range of authentic beers from the finest ingredients. Each one has its own fresh, unique and vibrant character and will appeal to the most discerning of drinkers. Drinkers who cherish individuality and seek out brands with personality and style. Blah, 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 blah. Behind the walls of our Victorian building in the heart of Southwold sits one of the most modern breweries in the UK. I just want to see, basically I'll put all this information below if I remember. I'm trying to remember when they were actually established. It doesn't say it anywhere. Basically they've obviously upgraded their stuff. They've been going quite a while, 200 years or more, I'm guessing now. So 6.3% this one. Not much information there. Right, I'll give it one more taste, then I'll give it a rating. Home life. Anyway, back to this beer. One more sip then, and I'll give it a rating. I think that's what I said. It's a very sweet, strong ale, brown sugar, slight bit of maybe caramel or something else going on in it. Don't know if there's anything other information on the back. It's great with strong cheddars, they're saying here. This dark rich ruby is full of fruit cake flavour, pretty much what I've already said. Not much else there. There's a website, adnams.co.uk. I'll put that down below. I guess they're on social media as well. Yeah, rating them. Nice beer. 7.5 out of 10 from me. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10, so that's what, 3 3¾ beer caps. I think that's out of 5. This has had 5,083 ratings and it's coming in at 3.6. That's a shade over 7. So I'm giving it slightly better than that. I'm giving it a 7.5. Is that right? 7.5. That's 7, yeah. So I'm giving it a 3 3/4. A 3.75 I'm giving this out of. So it's a little bit more. This beer was added on the 6th of February, even 6th of February of 2013, so it's been on there a little while. So we've had this beer before. This is their Broadside Strong Original English Strong Ale, coming in at 6.3% ABV. Let me know what you think. If there's any other beers you think I should review from these guys, please let me know. I think they done a barrel aged version of this. I'm not sure. I think Jake done a barrel aged version of this actual beer, Broadside barrel aged, I think. Anyway, thoughts and opinions down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.